Oh. Oh, dude, I heard about this, but I don't know the full story. Like briefly, I saw like a YouTube short. It was like a, I don't know, like 15-20 second clip where, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard it correctly, this girl faked being in space. I think.
Flynn, I gotcha. Oh, the moon. You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Oprah in tears as best friend Gail King launches to space on Blue Origin's all-woman flight. Oprah with the fake crying as soon as she noticed the cameras on her.
Oh man, Nate, this was, I don't know, I got chills.
That's cringe. Ugh. Oh. That's cringe.
I got tears in my eyes when I first heard the enormous burst of sound. Our friend, our colleague Gail King, and the rest of the Blue Origin crew heading into space.
This is the biggest load of bullshit I've seen all week, trying to make out that these donuts are astronauts and this is some sort of amazing achievement for women, when these Muppets were literally there for about 10 minutes.
It's a very soft landing despite the sporty perception. There it is.
Katy Perry landing after being in space for 11 minutes. All right.
The worst part is when they came back down, not only because they actually came back, but because of the fact that they started kissing the ground, like they just come back from some crazy space mission.
Katie! Woo!
But but you didn't do anything. Right? I'm confused. I confuse easily. You didn't do anything. You know why Amelia Earhart was so influential? Because she did the damn thing. I can't remember her name, and my apologies for not remembering her name, but what was that one female school teacher that went up in the Challenger and the Challenger exploded and she died? She was on her way to do something. What did you do? You just lingered for a little bit and came back down? Yeah, if I go out into the ocean for like 10 whole minutes and tread water, that doesn't make me that doesn't make me Coast Guard. That just makes me a dummy that was in the water for 10 minutes. What the fuck are you talking about? and to get so emotional about it, like, girl, we perfected this already. We can send people into space. This isn't anything like revolutionary. The first astronauts probably should have kissed the ground, but they didn't. And here you are, you went up for a total of 10 minutes. Man, like, what?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
No, you're not. There's no fucking way. You're not. I'm sorry. You didn't do anything. You did nothing in any capacity of being an astronaut except for getting launched into orbit. That's it. You didn't even stay there for all that long.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you.
What the fuck are you
Dude, you went up.
talking about?
You know what's going to come out of her her mouth, but really her heart. When
And is that Jeff Bezos out there right by the capsule?
You don't.
Wait, hold on. That's what y'all came down in? From space? Well, I thought that when these things came down from space, they met like the Earth's atmosphere and the stratosphere and air pressure and a lot of heat resistance. Really? I've seen these things fall out of the fucking sky before, and when they come down, they seem burned. They seem charred, like they have scorch marks. This looks brand new. It's not even dirty. All right.
By the capsule.
You don't find that suspicious?
The best part was when we got back in our seats after 0 G's, Katy sang "What a Wonderful World."
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Oh, come on.
She sang "What a Wonderful."
Shut up, bitch!
I think they expected a lot of people to think this was some sort of big girl power moment, but a lot of people are just disgusted by how much money they.
You took the girl power movement and cut so many fucking corners that it made yourself look ridiculous. You wanted to be, y'all want, oh no, man, y'all half-assed this so bad. Like, if you want to do women empowerment and like the first all-female crew, whatever, which we've seen time and time again how that plays out, fine, but like, y'all cut corners. Y'all wanna get to the finish line without actually sprinting or doing any of the work that it took to get there. You know what I mean? This is like, no one respects this. You're fronting. You're a poser. I haven't used that word in a long ass time. Poser. That's crazy. Like,
They spend, or they're just laughing at how ridiculous it all looks.
Let's go!
yeah. Yeah. Oh, what does it say? Crazy how Katy Perry and Lauren Sanchez going to space for 10 minutes is supposed to inspire women. But the women who already worked at NASA are, checks notes, getting fired and getting their bios removed from the site.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. Taste of her. Last Friday night. Yeah, we danced on tabletops. Now I'm here in space. Look at the moon. Oh my gosh.
Got it?
Amazing. Look at the moon.
Oh, dude, TikTok, y'all are something else.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Oh, God,
How do you
pause.
feel?
Can you imagine being an actual fucking astronaut? You train.
Your whole fucking life. Your whole life. College. Top of your class. Straight A's. Never had a DUI. Never been arrested. Your nose has been clean. No baby mama drama. No fucking nothing. Your credit score is 1 billion. Your whole life. Send this bitch up to space for 10 minutes and give her the same title? Are you serious?
For 93 fucking years, you're literally a fucking genius.
Yeah.
You went to the Air Force when you were 18 years old. You worked your ass off. You read 1,000 billion books. You did like 40,000 fucking hours in space, learning everything.
You lost your kids
and
going
this
to Jupiter.
fucking lizard.
Your wife divorced you because you're never fucking home? Yeah.
She's hard.
No, you're not.
My tolerance for things that you can call feminist is very high. Like, I really don't care when it's bubblegum feminism and you put it on a t-shirt. But this, I'm exhausted. I can't take it. And listening
why
to
are you
that,
exhausted, Rebecca?
I mean, don't get me wrong, beautiful reporting, but listening to that package, my eyes almost rolled out.
Is it safe to say that only American women, bruh? Only American women. You think the women of Japan or China or Australia or Russia or Canada or fucking Greenland or Iceland or anywhere with a fucking space program, you think their female population is doing this? This? Only Western women, bruh. Only Western women. Scratch that. Only Western rich women do some dumb shit like this.
My head. When Oprah Winfrey said that she'd never been so proud of Gayle King, a respected and important journalist, and apparently the most impressive thing she's ever done is sit on what's functionally an Uber to space. That is, they got in a taxi. They sat in a like I've done that this morning. My fiance just ferried me on the school run. That's not very impressive either.
It's like going to a NASCAR race and one of the NASCAR drivers is in a really good mood and he's like, "Hey you, come on over. You want to drive this thing?" And you're like, "Fuck yes, let me drive it." And you drive it. Does that make you a NASCAR driver? I dare you to say yes. I'll punch the fuck out of you. Oh my god, bro. It's just like, this is so cringe. It's the cringiest shit in the world.
And what makes me so gross is that NASA have been very clear. These women are not astronauts,
No,
apart from the one that is an astronaut.
they're not.
The American Aviation Authority, also very clear, not an astronaut.
Nope.
A 2-day training program wouldn't even get you to be able to serve drinks on an EasyJet flight. The idea that these people are using the same title that astronauts who train for their whole lives are using is just...
Dude, flight attendants have more experience than these ladies. Flight attendants!
It's risible and I hate it.
No, like, I'm so sorry, but I actually don't give a f that you went into space. I actually don't give a f that you went into space. Dare I say it? I actually think I kind of hate you. I kind of hate you for going into space. Like, genuinely, not to be the friend that's too woke, but how much CO2 did you just burn? How many billions of dollars did you just spend that could have gone to climate change? And you...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Katy Perry's a fucking tree hugger. Oh! Oh! The plot thickens. I completely forgot. She's a fucking tree hugger. She's that goddamn celebrity that's always in your fucking face talking about, "We're killing the planet. Blah, 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 blah. Global warming." I just thought you were cringe and lame and kind of fucking retarded. But other people around, they're calling you out for being a fucking hypocrite.
Calm down. You come down from your 30-second orbit in space and you kiss the ground and you say, "We need to thank Mother Earth. We need to save the planet."
And out of all of the space launches that I've ever seen, all of them, they always land in the water. But y'all landed on land. I don't know if that means anything or if I don't even know where I'm going with that, but I feel like I should point that out. Every NASA launch I've seen, when they return, they land in water. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe the space program has been updated to where these motherfuckers can land on land. If you're landing the shuttle, then yes, you land on land. But but that capsule, I've always seen it land in water.
We went to space for 11 minutes. This is America's goddamn problem, and that's why the other countries be laughing at us.
Fucking say it, girl. I be saying the same goddamn thing.
Land of the free and the home of the fuck out of here, because I thought these women were staying up there for at least a month.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm stealing that. Land of the free, home of the get the fuck out of here. I'm stealing that one, girl. I hope you don't mind.
11 minutes? How much that cost? The kids been starving. The homelessness is insane. Everybody don't even qualify for food stamps no more.
The crazy thing is like Katy Perry probably walked past a whole bunch of homeless people leaving California, if she even left California for this, leaving California to go to space. Bye, peasants! I'm going to the great beyond.
The footage don't even look real. It looked like it came from a motion picture from the 70s.
Explain to our audience why even a trip like this one, all the trips that we take into space benefit mankind.
So it benefits humankind, and I'm going to keep...
No, stop it. Stop it. Last I checked, we built most of everything that you use. And last I checked, without man, I don't really think we'd have a space program, would we? Shut the fuck up. It's mankind. And it's also a manhole cover. Stop it. We're not playing this goddamn game, okay? I refuse to play this fucking game with you, lady.
Correcting
Humankind,
the
I'm sorry, I'm
mankind
sorry.
and the man.
And you little limp dick fucker, you cave to that? Oh no, goddamn. Everyone here is pathetic and cowardly. That's why this is such an embarrassment. This woman is delusional. That guy's a coward. That guy's a pussy. Oh, I'm sorry, humankind. Are you for real, dog?
Because this is exactly what this mission is about.
What's the mission? What is the what is the mission? I want to know. What is it? What's the mission? Can you even elaborate? If you can't elaborate on what the mission is, it's not a motherfucking mission.
Expanding the perspective.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Now, since everybody's taking the piss out of these Muppets, one of them...
You know how I know this is fake without even knowing it's fake? Most of these women are attractive. Name one attractive NASA... I'm just kidding. What does this even prove? That y'all went to space for 10 minutes. What does that say? What does that actually say at the end of the day, Katy? To the young ladies of this world. You know what it says to me? Hey girls, you'll never be as good as the boys, but you can take a 10-second ride up there. Instead of actually doing something and instead of actually inspiring people, you took shortcuts. And you took the easy way out, and you faked it until you made it, but you didn't make it. So, there you go. Enjoy your failure. This is not a win for you. This is not a win for women. This is not a win for anyone. In fact, this is a massive fucking L for America. That's what it is. So, you want to make progress, you want to make strides for women, do something. Don't just fake it. Man, that doesn't work for you, and that damn sure doesn't work for us men either. Sometimes faking it until you make it can lead you places, but you actually have to be putting in the work behind the scenes. You can fake it up front, but if you're putting in the work behind the scenes, you'll eventually make progress. Y'all put in no motherfucking effort. Y'all put in no fucking work at all whatsoever. This was, what do they call it? This was a photo op. This was smile, look pretty for the cameras. We're special, we're glamorous. That's it. The most vapid, soulless display of womanhood that I think I've ever seen.
As actually hit back.
Please don't call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride.
It is a ride. It is. You did nothing. You went nowhere. You accomplished nothing. The only thing you did was waste fuel. I don't exactly know the ins and outs of what these motherfuckers are doing on the International Space Station, but I'm going to assume that it is highly technical, highly complicated, very important, and very hard. Was your ride highly complicated, highly technical, very fucking hard, and extends for 9 months to 2 years? No, it wasn't. It was a ride, bitch. Shut up.
Whenever a man goes up,
he does something, but had you gone up and done something, we wouldn't be saying anything. But because you went up, did nothing, came back down, and acted like you accomplished something for all of mankind, no!
We've never said to an astronaut, boy, what a ride. You know, we duplicated the same trajectory that Alan Shepard did back in the day, pretty much. No one called that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted. There was nothing
That is the exact definition of what y'all did, and you're so naive and you're so dumb that you can't internalize and look within and see that that's exactly what this is.
frivolous about what we did and the machine that we were on and what.
Did you operate the machine? Huh? Did you turn it on? Did you launch it? Did you steer it? Huh? What did you do when you got up there? Nothing!
This guy says women did not really go to space like the media is portraying. They didn't actually experience microgravity either. Yes, technically the rocket delivered passengers beyond the Kármán line, the internationally recognised boundary of space at 62 miles, but they really just hit that point at apogee. There was no orbital insertion, not even close. The brief...
So you didn't even make it into orbit? Really? The International Space Station is actually higher than you from where y'all were. y'all are at the same distance, I feel, that one crazy guy that was sponsored by Red Bull jumped. Free fall. From the highest possible point that he could without actually floating off into fucking space, he jumped. I feel like that's where y'all were. That's where y'all were. And for that guy jumping and free falling, that's impressive. For you, it's not.
State of weightlessness during the ascent and descent was not due to escaping Earth's gravity, but because of a combination of freefall and the absence of a supporting force, similar to the sensation of being weightless at the peak of a roller.
So basically what happened here, why they experienced weightlessness, have y'all ever seen the movie Superman Returns where Kevin Spacey plays Lex Luthor? Remember when that space shuttle is connected to, or that plane is connected to the space shuttle or vice versa? I don't know. But a plane and a space shuttle are going into fucking space, right? They're going up. But the plane hasn't actually escaped Earth's gravity. But there is weightlessness because it's in that one area where you're not in space, but you're not actually close to Earth, right? So you get that, whoa, I'm floating. Whoa, I'm bouncing. You're not out there. You're not down there. You're in limbo. You're nowhere. Man, really, doing nothing. Doing nothing.
Coaster. Essentially, they were falling towards Earth, and the absence of the rocket's upwards thrust simulated a feeling of weightlessness. Basically, it's a capsule launched really high.
And then in the movie, that's why I brought up Superman. In the movie, whenever the plane like fucks up and starts falling back to Earth, you know what happens? They're weightlessness, and then the plane is falling, right? Because something fucking happened. The plane starts falling, and when the plane hits a certain point in height, boom, gravity comes back, and everyone fucking slams. Everyone goes everywhere, and it's just like, it's very violent, and they're just like bouncing all over the place, right? In the cabin of the plane. And that was one part of that movie that was, scientifically accurate, right? And that's what y'all experienced. And I'm so glad I brought up Superman, because look, a whole bunch of worthless Lois Lanes.
And then it immediately falls back down to Earth. All the floating around the drama and Katy Perry's girl power bullshit is fake. She's not a damn astronaut, she's a Hollywood elite who thinks she's special. Well said.
It's, if being in space for 4 minutes makes you an astronaut, then I guess by that logic, I'm a gynecologist. Oh, that's good.